Hello friends, how are you? I hope you're doing great, feeling happy and enjoying life to the fullest. A big thank you for joining my story today. I truly appreciate your support. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing stories. I'm so excited to take you on this journey through the beautiful British canals, where you'll not only learn new English vocabulary, but also explore wildlife, history, and British culture. This video is designed to help you improve your language skills while enjoying the charm of the canals. Welcome to the Brit Tale. Let's dive in and enjoy this wonderful adventure together. A peaceful canal walk through the heart of Britain is a perfect way to connect with nature while improving your English skills. Imagine strolling alongside the calm waters, surrounded by lush greenery, ancient trees, and charming brick buildings that date back centuries. The canal, once used as a vital trade route, now offers a serene escape for anyone looking to enjoy a moment of quiet reflection and learn a new language at the same time. As you walk, you can hear the gentle rustle of leaves and the soft rippling of the water, a soothing backdrop that makes the entire experience feel timeless. While walking along these picturesque canals, learners are introduced to a wealth of English vocabulary. Words like marina, moor, and barges are not only useful for describing the surroundings but also allow learners to deepen their understanding of British culture and its history. Every step taken on the canal path offers a chance to learn new expressions and phrases that are commonly used in daily life. Whether it's talking about the narrow paths alongside the water or describing the wildlife that calls the canal home, each word brings learners closer to a more authentic understanding of British English. This walk through nature isn't just about vocabulary. It's about immersing yourself in a piece of Britain's heritage, experiencing its slower pace, and observing the quiet beauty that surrounds these waterways. It's the perfect setting for learning English because you're not just memorizing words, you're living them. You get to experience the rhythm of the language as it flows just like the water in the canal. Each phrase learned comes with an understanding of its context, making it far more meaningful and memorable. A canal walk is more than just a stroll. It's an educational journey that lets you discover a new side of the English language. Whether you're looking to expand your vocabulary or improve your listening skills, this experience offers both. As you continue along the winding paths, the beauty of the surroundings reinforces the lesson, reminding you that learning can happen anywhere, even in the quietest of places. It's an experience that allows you to grow both in language and in your appreciation for the world around you. This connection between nature and language creates a profound impact, making learning English feel like a natural part of everyday life. As we explore the beauty of Britain's canals, it's not just the scenery that's captivating, but also the wealth of English vocabulary that comes with it. The canals offer a unique blend of nature, history, and local culture, making it an ideal setting for learning new words and phrases. Words like moor and moorings, for example, are essential for describing how boats are secured along the water's edge. These terms help bring the experience of a canal walk to life, offering learners a deeper connection to both the language and the setting. The wildlife that thrives around the canals is another key area where vocabulary can be expanded. From ducks gliding gracefully across the water to the elusive water voles hiding along the banks, each creature has its own set of terms and expressions. The vibrant life around the canals adds another layer to the language journey, giving learners the opportunity to practice new words in context. Imagine describing the gentle flight of a heron or the playful movement of a fox darting between trees. These types of descriptive phrases are essential for bringing the environment into your English conversation, and the canal setting offers plenty of real-world opportunities to do so. Alongside the wildlife, barges are one of the most iconic features of canal life. The word barge itself is fascinating because it brings with it a sense of history, Once used for transporting goods, these long, flat boats now serve as a peaceful way to travel along the waterways. Learning about these barges and how they're moored along the banks introduces a practical yet engaging aspect of the language. The vocabulary associated with these barges includes words like narrowboat, deck, and galley, each evoking the unique lifestyle of those who live and work on the canals. By focusing on these specific aspects of canal life, wildlife, barges, and the surrounding environment, learners are not only expanding their vocabulary, but also gaining a deeper appreciation of the British way of life. This approach makes learning English not just informative, but also enjoyable. The connections between the language and the real-world setting make the lessons more memorable, turning a simple walk along a canal into a rich learning experience. It's a beautiful way to see how language, culture, and nature come together seamlessly. This story is especially designed for learners at the intermediate level, specifically those at B1 to B2, and it's perfect for anyone who's ready to take their English skills to the next level. If you're at this stage, you've already built a solid foundation in English, but now you're looking for ways to refine your understanding and deepen your ability to use the language in real-world situations. This story provides just that opportunity. It's crafted to help you bridge the gap between basic understanding and fluency, offering a great balance of accessible vocabulary while still challenging you to learn new words and phrases. The structure of the story is intended to enhance both listening and reading skills. By providing subtitles, learners can read along with the audio, which strengthens comprehension and reinforces new vocabulary. Listening to the story in British English helps you develop an ear for the language, so you can start to recognize subtle pronunciation differences, intonations, and natural speech patterns that are common in British English. The pace of the story is designed to be clear yet not overly slow, ensuring you're exposed to natural speech that you can easily follow, but which also encourages you to keep up and stay engaged. For intermediate learners, this type of content is particularly valuable. It's neither too easy nor too complex, striking a perfect balance between challenge and accessibility. As you listen and read, you'll find that the story not only strengthens your vocabulary, but also improves your ability to understand spoken English in a variety of contexts. The narrative flow and descriptive language used throughout the story allow you to see the connections between the words you're learning and how they're used in conversation or storytelling. The focus on listening and reading together also helps with the retention of new vocabulary. Studies show that combining these skills enhances memory and makes it easier to recall words in future conversations. This is key when you're looking to improve your fluency, as you begin to feel more confident using English in everyday situations. For anyone looking to progress from an intermediate level to an advanced one, this story is a great stepping stone. It provides both the content and context necessary to practice and refine your English in an enjoyable and effective way. One of the standout features of this story is the inclusion of subtitles, which play a crucial role in supporting language learners. Subtitles are an incredible tool when it comes to mastering a new language, as they allow you to follow along with the story while seeing the words on the screen. This dual approach, listening and reading, makes it easier to understand new vocabulary, especially when the words are unfamiliar or when you're encountering phrases that might not make sense at first glance. By reading the subtitles, you can match the spoken words with their written form, helping you not only to understand, but also to remember them more effectively. The beauty of using subtitles in this context is that they cater to different learning styles. For some, simply hearing the words spoken might not be enough to fully grasp their meaning or pronunciation. But when you can see the words written out, it adds another layer of understanding. You're able to connect the sound with the spelling, which is especially helpful for learners who are at an intermediate level, and want to build a stronger grasp of both listening and reading comprehension. It's like having an extra set of tools to help you unlock the full meaning of the story. Subtitles also offer a great way to slow down the pace of learning. If there's a word or phrase you don't quite understand, you can pause the video and reread the subtitle, allowing yourself to absorb the meaning before moving on. This way, the learning process becomes much more interactive, as you're actively engaging with the language rather than just passively listening. You can even take the time to repeat certain phrases aloud, practicing both your pronunciation and your ability to use the new vocabulary in context. As you progress, subtitles also serve as a valuable reference. You can go back to the video whenever you need to check the spelling or revisit a phrase that might have been tricky the first time. This continual access helps reinforce what you've learned, making it easier to recall and use the words in future conversations. With subtitles, learning English becomes less intimidating, more accessible, and a lot more enjoyable. It's a simple yet powerful way to support your growth as a language learner and ensure that you don't miss out on any new vocabulary. This story offers a perfect blend of history and modern English usage, creating a unique opportunity to learn the language while also immersing yourself in British culture. As we take a leisurely canal walk, the rich history of these waterways unfolds before us, providing both an engaging narrative and a chance to understand the role these canals have played in Britain's development. Originally built for trade and transportation during the Industrial Revolution, these canals are now peaceful, picturesque parts of the British landscape, offering a glimpse into the past while remaining a vital part of the country's cultural fabric today. As you walk along the canal, you can almost imagine what it was like during its prime. Horses pulling barges, families living on the narrow boats, and goods being transported across the country. This historical context not only adds depth to the experience, but also enriches the language lessons, as learners encounter terms related to the past, such as trade routes, lock gates, and cargo. These words are no longer just part of a history book, but come alive in the context of a real, physical place. It's an excellent way to see how history and language intertwine, providing learners with both linguistic and cultural knowledge. At the same time, the story incorporates modern English usage, making it relevant for today's learners. The vocabulary is not just historical, it's also contemporary, reflecting the language used by people who still live and work along these canals. From the locals who maintain the waterways to the tourists who enjoy the tranquil surroundings, the story offers an authentic snapshot of British life today. This connection between past and present gives learners a well-rounded understanding of both the language and the culture. The combination of history and modern usage makes the Canal Walk not just a journey through a beautiful landscape, but also a journey through time. It's an opportunity to learn English in a context that feels both educational and enjoyable, as you're introduced to terms and phrases that are as relevant today as they were hundreds of years ago. Whether you're learning about the historical significance of the canals or the contemporary uses, the experience is designed to deepen your understanding of British culture and language, offering a truly enriching experience. As you journey along the canal, the vocabulary lessons naturally focus on the nature and wildlife around you, bringing the surroundings to life through language. From the towering trees that line the banks to the gentle ripples of the water, each element offers a chance to learn new words and phrases that are commonly used in everyday British English. The beauty of this setting is that the vocabulary is not only descriptive, but also practical. You'll find yourself learning words like verdant, meaning lush or green, to describe the plant life, or rippling, to capture the movement of the water as it gently flows past. These words paint a vivid picture of the environment, making it easier for learners to connect language with real life experiences. As we move along the canal, the wildlife becomes a focal point for expanding your vocabulary. Whether it's spotting a fox darting across the path, hearing the quack of a duck from the water, or observing the graceful flight of a heron, the variety of animals encountered offers numerous opportunities to learn new terms. You'll pick up expressions like wildlife corridor, which refers to a stretch of land that allows animals to move freely, or wetlands, which describes the area around the canal where certain plants and animals thrive. These terms are not only useful for discussing nature, but are also common in British conversations about conservation and the environment. In addition to the natural world, the vocabulary also includes common expressions that you would use while exploring scenic canals. For example, when talking about the boats that cruise along the water, you'll learn terms like to moor a boat or barge. These are everyday phrases for people who live along the canals or visit them regularly. The beauty of these expressions is that they're not just technical. They carry a sense of British culture and tradition. Understanding them gives you a deeper insight into the lifestyle of those who live by the water. Whether you're describing the calm surroundings, the wildlife, or the boats, the vocabulary lessons are designed to help you communicate more confidently and accurately. By the time you've completed the walk, you'll have expanded your vocabulary in a way that's not only useful, but also deeply connected to the experience itself. It's an engaging way to learn new words and phrases while truly immersing yourself in the beauty of the British landscape. Well, friends, that's all for today's Canal Walk. I hope you enjoyed this journey through British culture, learning new words and phrases along the way. It's been a pleasure sharing the beauty of the canals, wildlife, and history with you. Don't forget to keep practicing your English and immerse yourself in the world around you. If you liked the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Brit Tale for more exciting stories. Thanks so much for joining, and I hope to see you in the next adventure. Until then, take care, keep learning, and enjoy your journey with English.